Vermont's Northeast Kingdom. Its name alone is a call to adventure. 2,000 square miles with a winter's wealth of frozen lakes and wooded trails blanketed by snow. Tonight, we travel to the town of Craftsbury. Tucked between Stowe and Burke Mountain, we explore this tight-knit community with a passion for the past.
In 1923, she founded the East Hill Players.
And Olympic ambition. So strap on your skis.
Off we go!
Yeah.
As we explore the main streets and back roads of Craftsbury, Vermont.
This is Chronicle on WCVB Channel 5.
These historic films show Craftsbury, Vermont has long held the quaint character of a traditional New England town, but also the landscape of the Great White North. Just 30 miles south of the Canadian border, winters have always brought snow, and with snow comes skiing. Nearly a century later, the scene is similar, though the snow is more fickle.
We are definitely seeing things change. My husband keeps records of how much snow falls and how many thaws we've had each year and how long they've been.
Judy Geer and her husband Dick Dreisagacker purchased Craftsbury Outdoor Center in 2008 with an eye toward innovation. Now a nonprofit and world-class sporting facility, the sprawling campus was founded as an outdoor center in the late 1970s when the Spring family began to transform old maple sugaring trails into a Nordic network for cross-country lovers.
It was already this wonderful place, you know, and the Springs established that, and we don't take credit for that. It was just wonderful, but just trying to grow its reach.
That reach, its trail system now runs over 100 kilometers, 60 miles, all through town and beyond.
You go by the common, you go close to the village. We have a lot of generous landowners who let us ski on their property.
Over wooded hills and through pristine fields, there is beauty to behold around every bend. Just don't be startled if you hear a shot. It's athletes training for biathlon.
Our elite team.
Susan Dunkley is the center's program director. She says plenty of people confuse the sport for something else.
That's running and swimming, right? And I'm like, no. It's cross-country skiing, it's shooting. There's really not that many places in the country you can get into the sport, so it's really special now that we have this.
I'm excited. Thank
Dunkley
you.
grew up skiing at Craftsbury Center. She raced in high school, college, and on the world stage.
So I went to 3 Olympics for biathlon, and I got 2 silver medals at World Championships.
Good luck finding a more qualified coach.
Hopefully my eyesight's good enough.
This sport is really difficult because it combines 2 completely different disciplines. You have cross-country skiing where you are fighting for every second. Your heart beats going 3 times a second. And then you come into the range mid-race and you have to find this zen-like, calm, collected mentality, the shooting mindset. The rule number 1 is the barrel has to always be pointed in a safe direction.
Now, after some important safety instruction, it's my turn.
You hit it. I did!
After hitting 10 in a row, humble brag, it's time to simulate the real deal. On the clock.
On your mark, set, go!
I ski a short loop, take my position,
This is the hardest part.
and fire. Hitting 4 of 5 targets in just under 2 minutes.
That was really fun. I'm mad about that one though.
How fast do the pros do it?
About 23 seconds.
23 seconds.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Craftsbury Center is home to an Olympic development program. Huge events are held here.
This is things like nationals, national championships, super tours.
Another reason why the seasonal snow is so precious. And that brings us back to Geer's climate concerns. For several years, Craftsbury Center has been making snow and storing it over the summer.
It's done in Scandinavia a lot. We cover it in the spring before it gets warm. We'll cover it with 1.5 foot of wood chips, basically, and that insulates really well.
Craftsbury Outdoor Center promotes sustainable practices and environmental stewardship, though you won't find any electric trail groomers, at least not yet.
We're trying to be as good and as green as we can be to offset whatever else we're doing, but we also know we're not perfect. The important thing, though, is even if you're not perfect, it's important to try. All of us who exercise in the outdoors and enjoy the outdoors need to take care of it.
And the Craftsbury Outdoor Center has been attracting families for decades, including Erica's. Erica was a rower in college, and she first learned to scull, which is a one-person boat, at the center.
Main attraction in the wintertime, of course, is cross-country skiing. In the warmer seasons, it's biking and sculling. And the current owners, Judy and Dick, both former Olympic rowers. So talk about, some great instruction and knowledge.
All right, up next, a world-class brownie at the general store.